Is it on? Is it on? It's on, bitch. Morning. Hello. I'm back with another video. I'm really getting into this, you know. It's just nice as me and the camera and all of you lot. So, I was asked by a special someone to do a topic on when, like, basically they were in a situation with a fuckboy and they wanted to learn, like, they wanted advice of how to get over the person and, like, what I do and how I've got over people. Let me just say, it's horrible. Like, no one's situation is worse than the next person. Like, if someone's taking advantage of you, and you know someone that's being taken advantage of, every single person in the world can relate to being taken advantage of, because one way or another, you've been taken advantage of. Like that person next door, like that person on the street, like Mary Jane that's shopping in Tesco. Like, everyone's been taken advantage of, and it's not a nice thing. So I don't understand how people can... Basically, if you just want to have sex with someone, why don't you find people that just want sex and then go to those people? Why do you continually like to go to people that you know want more and put it to you that you want more, that they want more? Because obviously they see more in themselves and that's what they want. Like, you're entitled to want more for yourself. I mean, it should be the rightful thing in life, you know? So, and then you just have sex with them. And then when they start catching feelings and getting angry with you, then that person that took advantage of you has the nerve to even be mad. Like, they never done anything when they did a lot. Like, hello. Like, and then you have people that don't want to claim you. Or like, this is the thing with men, right? Not even with men, with people in general. Nowadays, it's really important from the first time you're talking to people to establish what it is from the get-go. I always tell people this. I don't care if it's been a day or it's been an hour or it's been 10 minutes. You're talking to me. What do you want? What is this? Are we talking to go somewhere? Or do you just want to get your rocks off? Because if that's it, then you better go to the person in the next profile. Like, you have to establish, because that is true. That is your validation. That is your right to know what someone's intentions are with you. And if they can't make that known, then they're not worthy of your time or your patience or your aura, and most certainly not worthy of your body. You think you're not really want to come into my life, think you can rock up my world, show me feelings and giving me affection, doing all the stuff that make a natural human being fall for someone, to then think that you can just fuck me and fuck off? What do I look like to you? Seriously? That's your intention? Nonsense. If that's your intention, you can fuck right off and fuck off twice. You know what you can do? You can roll on needles and roll down a hill and roll in some more needles, get yourself in a tornado and then blow up. That's what you can do. You can drop dead if that's what you think. That is, it's okay to keep doing that to people, because then we are left like bearing the hearts of two people. That's one thing when people usually, they don't know that like, you're kind of like you've been cursed with the hearts of like two broken hearts, because then you're dealing with your emotional and you're dealing with the emotion that they should have had, because you're still regarding their feelings that they lacked but they showed you. So it's like, you're not only dealing with, oh my God, why did I do that to myself? What have I done wrong? I don't know what I've done wrong. God, why did I deserve this? But you're dealing with like, oh my God, how can they be doing that and then say they don't like me like that and blah, blah. And it is crazy to me, you know, because people like sex, 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 sex. Sex can be good sex, and the fact that someone can have the best sex with you. You could rock their world. You can be doing flips. You could put your leg behind your head and be doing the best things ever, riding their willy backwards. You could be quinting on it, like proper, making them like, and that person can do that with you and like never phone you again. That's crazy to me. That is really crazy, actually. I still to this day don't know how people can just use people for sex, especially when they know fully well that that person wants more. I think it's evil and it's cruel, and you should get the worst punishment ever. And karma is a bitch, but sometimes I don't think she works fast enough, honestly, because it's terrible that people can get away with stuff like that. But how did I deal with it? I feel like you deal with everyone that comes to your life differently. I don't think I've ever dealt with it a specific way, but every time that it's happened, it does get easier. The first time that it happened, the first time that I got fucked over, oh my god. Alright, let me talk in the reality sense, meaning like people that I was actually invested in. The first time I got really fucked over, I would say the first time I ever had sex with a man, but I didn't really get fucked over because he was a dickhead anyway. He was good looking, but he was a prick, actually. And actually, to be honest, he wasn't that good looking. He knew what to do. I had the best first experience ever. But he was a dickhead because he was already in a relationship. And he said he wanted to be in a relationship with me. And I was like, excuse me, that's disgusting. Why would you want to be in a relationship with me when you're in a relationship in the first place? Like, hello? And he was like, and I was like, wait a minute, so if I meet someone, I can't see them, or he goes, no, because you're mine. So I said, but would you? He goes, yeah, it's okay for me. It's just a stupid mentality to think that someone else could do that. And I actually had friends in that moment in time that was convincing me to do that. He's nice. You should do it. Oh my God. Oh my, huh? And Jesus, sometimes when you don't know yourself and you have the wrong people around you, you could be bamboozled into doing all sorts of things. Someone can get you into prostitution just by telling you, oh my God, that's a good idea, girl. At least it's the money. It's the money. So you need to be careful of the people you have around you when you're going through bad situations, because a good friend will be like, no, 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 no. You don't need to be putting yourself down for no man. You know what? At the end of the day, he's going to get what's coming for him. You're stronger. You're better. You don't need anyone like that in your life. And someone's going to come into your life and appreciate you. And sometimes hearing that all the time can get on your nerves. But at least that person's being a friend. That's being a friend. No one's being a friend is encouraging you to be promiscuous and to be someone and to be doing that to someone, because I'm gay. I am gay, just like a girl is straight, just like a man is straight, and probably a woman's a lesbian. Doesn't mean like bisexual for me. I can't go out of a bisexual man. I don't like the thought of a man being able to like fiddle around with a woman while with me. It's disgusting. I don't deal with Fanny, just like a woman doesn't deal with, it wouldn't like a man on top of her knowing that he gets fucked up his backside. It's the same thing, and I feel more for women when they're in that situation, because I think it's disgusting. I wouldn't wish that if I was a woman. I wouldn't wish it on any girl I know to even be with a bisexual. And I'm not like down in bisexual, but in my experience with them in this generation, they're just people that just like. A lot of them are just people that use bisexualism as an excuse for them to not fully come out as who they are. With me, I'm sorry, you have to be either gay or straight. There is no in between. But I feel like it could have existed before, but people have just tarnished that nowadays because people are just greedy. So that's me personally. And that's what I didn't like about him. So how did I deal with it? I was like, I just got over it. That one I got over. The one I didn't get over is when I was seeing the Caribbean for a couple of months, and everything that I kept on finding out about him was a lie. Even down to like the time when he come back, and I was waiting in his flat that he shared with his supposed friend, and I remember like I was waiting there for hours and hours, and the friend, because me and the friend was close at the point, we was like I was like, it come out my mouth. It was like, is this how you're meant to treat someone that you love? And her friend was like, with another friend that was there. He was like, love, how can he say that he loves you? It was like, well, yeah, we've seen each other for like months. And he goes, how can you be seeing him when he's my boyfriend? And I was like, you what? He said, do you not know all this time? I was like, no, I thought you was best friends. He goes, no, he's my boyfriend. I was like, that one was horrible. Because I was completely duped. From the name, to the age, to person's status in the fucking country anyway. But anyway, he's got to stay now. And to that. For all those months, I didn't even know this person. The house I was going to was the boyfriend's house. He's crazy, you know, when people... And he spoke to my friends like, I really like it, I really see it going somewhere. He spoke to 2 of my friends in that house. Ugh, terrible. Third time was this person that just like played mind games every minute, ready to cry. I love you. Wreck, complete fucking wreck. Then it turned out that he was in a relationship for 3 years anyway. And the person he introduced me to as his friend was actually the boyfriend that he was in a 3-year relationship with. So I've never had a really decent experience ever with a man where it's just been like, you know, it just didn't work out. I've never had that. Like, and from each one, you do get stronger, and you do get to a point, because every time something was happening, I was doing something for myself in the first place. If I wasn't working, if I wasn't doing this, if I wasn't starting on my appearance, if I wasn't, there was something that I was doing for myself. So now, like, if people come in and out, I don't really care. Like, I'm a bit raw with how I say I don't care sometimes, and it might not be the most polite way, but at the end of the day, it protects me. I'm not here to protect you, because at the end of the day, when you're gone, I have to deal with me. I'm here by myself, and no one is helping me and teaching me how to be good. Without a person here, I'm teaching myself that, and I have to teach myself that by reminding myself how worthy I am, by looking at myself, facing my impurities, and knowing what I deserve and what I don't deserve. And what I certainly don't deserve is for people to be coming and thinking they can come in and out of my life like an Oyster card. Like, that is not that time, I'm sorry. Like, you're either going to be here for the long haul, or you're going to go. And if you can't take that, then you can fuck off. I'm tired of people coming into my life saying, you need to change this, you need to do that. Maybe you haven't got someone because of this. Maybe you haven't got someone because of this. Maybe it's the way you act. Maybe it's the way you laugh. Maybe it's the way you dress. Why? Did anyone ask you why your mum birthed you out of her vagina? No one asked you that question, did they? Did anyone ask why your mum had sex with your dad? No. So don't come here and start questioning my characteristics just because you're trying to prove a point, and a point that's going to be invalid because you want to fuck me in the first place. Don't let anyone think they can come and tell you any shit. Seriously, because it's just if you're not in the right frame of mind, that is the type of stuff that'll make you insecure and start feeding into your insecurities and making you feel like you're not worthy and not good enough. When in actual fact if they were so secure in themselves, they wouldn't even need to be saying half the stuff they're saying to make you feel any less of a person than you know you are a bigger person. So, and people come into my life, so much people I've met like 3 men who've told me, oh, I can't be with you because of your height. I'm 6'2". I'm not Iron Giant, you know. I'm not the Hulk. 6'2", and yes, I'm 6'2", and I'm chocolate man. And if that little thing about height makes you feel intimidated, and I'm the one talking to you, you should feel ashamed of yourself. Idiot nonsense. Gosh. Can you imagine? It says it excuses people. So how I deal with people is how I deal with them. There's no specific way you deal. You just need to keep it moving, because you need to be I'm a confident person, and there's times that I can have my introvert, like, I can be shy and I can want to keep to myself sometimes. It's possible. Just because I'm an extrovert doesn't mean that there's times I don't want to be. I'm not always want to be loud. Sometimes I always want to be by myself. Sometimes that's just me. But you have to get to know that when you're getting to know someone. People like prejudging so much. Like, oh, I can't be with him because I see this picture. Or I can't be with him because of the way he's in the club. I can't be with her because she's friends with that person. Why don't you get to know that person? Someone's entitled to go to a club. Obviously, girls are not going to go to a club in a tracksuit. She's going to wear her heels. She's going to wear her short skirt. She's going to put on her makeup. She's going to do her hair. And why not? Because if she come in that club like a nun, plain and nothing, you be laughing the same way you're saying you want a homely girl and all that. You be laughing at that same girl when she's natural. But yet, when she's not natural, you like to take the piss. Just like with boys. If I'm going to a gay club, I'm going to dress down. I'm going to wear all the stuff that I could never wear in a straight club because I'm in a gay club and there's one place that I shouldn't be judged. I'm not standing there to pound. I'm standing there to dance. I'm there to meet someone. It's not a dating place. But if you want to come up to me, you can talk to me. It's fine. But you don't. Because you find you intimidating or there's so much bullshit with men. And that's why you just honestly just can't care. So, to be honest, how I handle my stuff, babe, when I'm seeing idiots is just, you know what? Fuck them. Fuck a dick. Fuck it. There's hundreds and trillions of men in this world. Like, as soon as one wants to make you feel like shit, there's gonna be one that wants to be up your ass. It's just filtering through them, to be honest. That's why I say flirt. Flirting is so fun. It's innocent and it's just there. So when you need stimulation, just flirt, man. Go on your DMs, be like, hello. I do. Especially with some Snapchats. So disappear. So that is how I deal and have dealt with like people from my past that I've seen and stuff. So yeah, you just can't allow people to make you feel any less of a person than you are, because you're here, you're worthy, and you're doing everything else just like the next person. So why should you be any less deserving than the next person? If you want love, then you keep believing in it, and tell yourself that you're worthy of it, and you'll get it. Ask, believe, and receive. I ain't got it yet, but I know it'll come to me one day. I'm a decent boy, you know. Decent man. And it will come to me one day. It ain't here now, but does it look like I'm in a distress? I'm not. I'm much not in a distress, actually. I'm quite alright. But it happened when it happened. It will happen for you lot soon as well. And if you're in relationships, then good on you, boy, because the concrete jungle out here, you know, very hard being single, or every day be single, you know, it's terrible. I think I'm muttering on too much, innit? Yeah, because this is just going to go into another topic, and then I'm going to have to do another video, which I'm going to do anyway, because this is really fun. But I hope I helped somehow. Somehow. I definitely need to go and wash my anus now. So, with that being said, I love you a lot, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support, and keep commenting and subscribing. Oh my god, it's Saturday, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm gonna dance today to rap. Bye. I'm so silly, honestly.